Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys. Let's get to the news. The NFL rumor mill is swirling once again, and this time it's all about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the landscape of the NFC West, and more importantly, give the Dallas Cowboys a huge boost. We're talking about the possibility of acquiring Fred Warner from the San Francisco 49ers, a move that's been gaining traction among insiders and fans alike. Now hold on tight, because if this deal goes down, it could be one of the most significant player swaps we've seen in recent years, and it's all about strengthening Dallas's defense at a critical moment of the season. The 49ers, currently sitting at 6-7 with a cap situation that's getting a little tight, are reportedly weighing the option of trading away their star linebacker Fred Warner. Now Warner isn't just any linebacker. He's a versatile force who's been the anchor of the 49ers defense, especially in the middle. His stats in 2025 are nothing short of impressive. 108 tackles, 5 interceptions, 3 sacks, and a PFF overall grade of 93.4, which ranks him among the top LBs league-wide. His coverage skills are elite with a rating of 91.2, and he's also a key player in stopping the run, with a run defense score of 89.8. Warner is that kind of player who can do it all: cover, tackle, and lead by example. For Dallas fans, the potential addition of Warner is exciting because it means bringing in a linebacker who could immediately become the leader of the Cowboys' defense. Imagine Warner lining up next to Leighton Vander Esch or Damon Clark, providing that veteran stability and elite coverage skills that Dallas has been craving. His ability to cover tight ends and running backs out of the backfield would be a game-changer for the Cowboys' pass defense, which, as we know, has been a mixed bag this season. With Warner's presence, Dallas could see a significant boost in their ability to shut down high-powered offenses, especially in critical moments of the playoffs. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate what Warner brings to the table. Over his career, he has amassed over 950 tackles, 19 interceptions, and an EPA, expected points added, per target of -0.20, which is remarkable. His missed tackle rate is just 8%, placing him among the best in the league in that category. Even with a shoulder injury in Week 12, Warner was still on the field for 96% of his team's snaps, showing his toughness and durability. Standing at 6'3" and weighing around 230 pounds, he's a physical specimen who can match up with tight ends and running backs alike, and his stats in 2025 reflect a player who's in the prime of his career, around 8. 3 tackles per game, a key interception against the Cardinals in Week 5, and a high PFF grade in coverage and overall performance. From the 49ers' perspective, this move makes sense given their current cap situation, around $12 million in free space, and their need to rebuild some trenches on both sides of the ball. Their defense, which was once among the league's best, has struggled this season, ranking 21st in DVOA, with 5 concussions on their defensive line and some fatigue and injury issues that have hampered their depth. Trading Warner now, especially if they can get future draft picks and an edge rusher in return, could help them free up cap space to address these needs. Plus, with the 49ers sitting at plus 1,200 odds to win the Super Bowl, they might be looking to rebuild for a stronger push next year, especially considering their offensive limitations and the uncertainty surrounding their quarterback, Brock Purdy. So how does this impact Dallas? Well, first off, the Cowboys are sitting at 8-5, with a defense that's been solid but could definitely use an upgrade in the linebacker core. Their current LB ranking, according to PFF, is around 16th, nothing to sneeze at, but certainly room for improvement. Warner's addition could push Dallas's defense into a whole new level, giving them a leader who can make plays all over the field. His tackling alone could add over 130 tackles to the Cowboys' total, and his presence in run defense could cut down on big plays on the ground, something Dallas has struggled with at times this season. Statistically, the difference would be noticeable. Warner's ability to improve coverage, his rating of 91.2 in coverage is nearly double the current Cowboys linebacker grades, would help Dallas contain the league's top tight ends and running backs, easing the pressure on the secondary. His leadership qualities are also invaluable. He's a player who can rally the defense, communicate effectively, and set the tone for a team that's hungry for a deep playoff run. The Cowboys are known for their resilient defense, but adding a player like Warner could turn them into a true top-tier unit capable of dominating in the postseason. Looking ahead, projections suggest that Warner's impact would be felt immediately. His arrival could boost Dallas's defensive DVOA by around 21%, bringing the team closer to that elite status they've been craving. With the offensive side of the ball already strong, thanks to Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Tony Pollard, the defense needs that extra push to make Dallas a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Warner's versatility and high football IQ could be the missing piece that elevates their overall performance and helps them finally get over the hump. And speaking of the Super Bowl, the current odds for Dallas to win are around plus 1,200, but with Warner in the fold, those odds could tighten significantly, especially if he makes an immediate impact in the playoffs. His ability to cover, tackle, and lead could be just what Dallas needs to disrupt defenses like the Eagles, 49ers, or Seahawks. Plus, his playoff performance metrics, like a 25% increase in winning probability when facing tough opponents such as the Giants, show he's a guy who steps up in the biggest moments. Imagine him lining up against the best defenses in the league and shutting them down with his relentless energy and football IQ. That's the kind of player that could serve as an X-factor, giving Dallas a real shot at finally bringing home that sixth Lombardi. Of course, such a trade isn't without its risks. The 49ers are a formidable team, and losing Warner would be a blow, especially since they're counting on him to anchor their defense. But if the Cowboys can strike a deal that includes future draft picks and an edge rusher, perhaps a young player or a promising veteran, they might just be making a move that defines their season. It's about building a roster capable of competing not just for the NFC title, but for the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl. As we look at the bigger picture, this potential trade reflects a broader trend in the NFL. Teams are willing to shake things up, make bold moves, and prioritize winning now. For Dallas, acquiring Warner could be that bold move that shifts the balance of power in the NFC, especially if they can add him before the playoff push begins. The Cowboys have been resilient all season, overcoming injuries and tough opponents, but with a player of Warner's caliber, they could elevate their game to a whole new level. It's about setting the tone, making a statement to the rest of the league, and showing everyone that Dallas is serious about returning to the top. So fans, it's a lot to keep an eye on. This trade buzz isn't just speculation. There's real momentum behind it, and if it materializes, it could be one of the most impactful moves in recent NFL history. The Cowboys have the talent, and now with a game-changing linebacker like Warner possibly coming in, they might have the missing piece to finally claim that elusive Super Bowl victory. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. Do you think Warner is the perfect fit? Would you be happy to see this trade go through? How do you see him impacting the team's chances in the playoffs? Remember, this could be the move that sparks a new era for Dallas, so your input is always appreciated. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Let's keep this passion alive and keep pushing for that Super Bowl glory.